and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're catching up with Chantal in one of her most recent lives, thanks to a barbecue chillin for cutting down the content, making it a little easier for us to digest. I'll have the information to their channel in my description. If you are enjoying my content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? We would love to have you as one of our bone baddies in the boneyard. All right, let's see what we're in store for today.
Hello, I just woke up not long ago. It is 7 a.m. here. So up.
She has a hole
There's
in
a
the
hole?
armpit of her shirt.
Uh-oh. I better
They
get
immediately called
Where?
it out.
Is there really? Is it big? He's still sleeping. Let me see. He was up and fell back asleep. Hold on, my cat's eating plastic for no reason. Hey, psst! You cannot eat that. Hey, hey. Goodness. Where's your survival instincts?
Still has the fan blowing directly into
Where's
her
your survival
microphone.
instincts? Survival, where are they? You don't eat plastic. Disgusting.
The nerve, asking Julia where's her survival instincts. Where's yours, heifer? Went to Syria, not taking any kind of medication. Yeah.
Hey, ew. Come see, Mom. Yeah, don't look at me like that. I don't even know the name of the city I'm in. Honestly, I'm not even saying that because it's like a name I can't remember. It's like a different name. I know the name. It's good for you to know
Well, that's good. Doesn't even know where she is.
where you are. True. I know he tells me. I don't want to ask him again. He's going to be mad. Like, what are you? Like, you don't remember? I have to write it down. Tiffany passed away? You're kidding. No. How do you know? Hey, my beauty. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. She was a beezer from, like, the beginning. Oh, my gosh. That is really sad, yeah. She wasn't in here very often near the end, maybe because she obviously wasn't, like, well, maybe, you know? That's so awful. Tiffany. She was literally, like, even when she wasn't, she barely chatted in here anymore, but she always was a beezer, had a beezer membership for, like, years. Liver failure? Aww.
That's the only reason she's
Poor
upset.
Tiffany. It does feel like family. It is family. It's beezer family, you know? Every day, it's like, we plan to start the day a certain way. It goes left, always. So, I don't know, but, and I can't find my toothbrush. I gotta find that today. I lost it yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was like, hurry up, we're going. I'm like, I can't leave without brushing my teeth. Ugh. For me, it's like,
you would never do that.
you cannot survive being super morbidly obese here. So I've been struggling because honestly, it's really hard. It's really hard. And, just the heat alone, like if you're like really big and just movement. So, but I was like surprised that just in a little bit of time, I'm able to move more, you know? Anyways.
Yeah, funny how that works. The more you move, the more your body wants to move, and the more you're able to move. Weird.
I hope it continues like that. Now, I have a video coming out. We went to KFG. We went into Damascus yesterday. So I have a vlog on that, but yeah, I gotta do more. Honestly, because I haven't eaten any, I decided to try their fried food. Wait, I almost got sick in the restaurant because like I'm not used to eating greasy food. Like I haven't eaten greasy food in a little while. Kentucky Fried
Guns. Whoever put Kentucky Fried Gunt and got her to say it out loud, kudos. Kudos to you.
But anyway, I have a full review coming up, so I'm glowing and sweaty. Whew. I have to do laundry in the sink, but the sink is, oh, I gotta bleach the heck out of it first. Then I have to wash my hand, all the clothes. I have a washing machine, but it's not working right. So we've just opted, it's easier to just...
All right, let's see if we've got this straight. No kitchen sink. So is she going to wash the clothes in that tiny bathroom sink? Okay, cool. No refrigerator. No AC. No washer. Assuming that means there's no dryer. Really thriving.
Number one, the fridge went and died. So to get like a brand new Maytag, it's just not gonna happen here. So, which I don't, I understand. Okay, we're in like a village in Syria. I'm fine with the cooler, so I'll just get some ice. They have slushies when I'm really hot. Just gets me a slushie, and it's made with like, but it's not like a fake slushie with like, you know how like Slush Puppy, they have like color stuff. Like, hey Frenchies, it's like made with real fruit, like chunks of strawberries, but it's like icy. Hey Stephanie. 6 loads of laundry. I almost feel like hiring someone to do it, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna wash it by hand. I'm gonna fill up the sink with water. So we get some ice, we fill the cooler. That's when we have cold water. Otherwise, and I'm gonna out Salah because he's been complaining more than me. Yeah, he was laying on the couch last night hot and going, I want cold water. I go, well, we have to drink warm for now. We need a Canadian visa. Can't go there right now. You know how it works. Immigration. How far is the drive? Maybe an hour and a half, I think. I don't know exactly. My foot is skinny today. Do you want to see? Okay, but don't laugh. There's crumbs on the ground from Julia eating her things. Hold on. I know the. Whoa. Didn't mean to show my leg. Sorry. See, my foot is not swollen right.
Oh my god. Once again, I was ready for it, but I didn't appreciate it like I should. Let's go back.
I know the.
Wow. Got to see a little ankle and shin action. Well, it doesn't look like her leg's hairy or anything, but this is apparently her foot in a skinny form, and she still has that toe ratio. Fat toe, skinny toe, fat toe. I don't understand. Why is this toe so skinny?
Whoa. Didn't mean to show my leg. Sorry. See, my foot is not swollen right now. Told you, skinny ankles.
Of course, there's just shit all over the floor.
She doesn't finish her treats right away on the ground, so there's crumbs I gotta sweep. Purple is not a skin tone. That's my skin color, always been like that. Like a very, very pale, purpley, almost see-through. My foot looks fake. No, we're not in Dada. No, because there's no, we looked in different areas, but he needed to find a furnished apartment, like ASAP. You know? But, we're very far from Aleppo. I know that, and I want to go to Aleppo. It does look better, thank you. Deep fake feet. Why not bring Salah to Canada? Well, I'm hoping that, inshallah, next time I go I can. But it's a process, Rebecca, that's all. Why not go to Thailand? Thank you. I don't like the idea of having to travel, honestly. Salah too. Salah would, I think, harder for him to go to Thailand. When he had his Kuwait residency, it was easier. But we could go to Malaysia, but I don't know. I don't want to travel again with the cat. We'd have to apply for her to be imported. We can do it if we get desperate, but he wants to get into his house, He wants to move and get into his house and I guess just live a simple life until we can do something else. So I don't.
Simple brains, yeah. It's a lot of effort, isn't it, Foodie? Oh my. So I guess I kind of just didn't think about the fact that he's lost his Kuwaiti residency. Things are really going good for you, aren't they, Salah? Aren't you glad you got on that Tinder and set it to global?
I don't think it's any secret that people know that I'm here for 15 days right now. But I think we're finding out, we have to take a taxi at some point. Yesterday when we went into Damascus, we tried to, oh my gosh. The immigration office in Damascus. There's one main one and there's like a couple. So we went to the wrong one, but oh my gosh, you guys, there's someone fat, out of shape, and who's always hot. That building was hell on earth. There were about hundreds of people just crammed on the outside of the building. So to even get into the building, he had to hold my arm, pull me through the crowd, people shoving you. Then you go in the building, and it's hotter in the building than it was outside. It's packed solid. Like, you think the DMV's bad, okay? Then we had to go up stairs, like 3 flights of stairs. There's no elevator. We had to go up 3 flights of stairs, and the stairs are constantly busy, and they're narrow. So you're having to, push your way up. Anyway, I was so, by the time I got to the top, I thought I was going to faint. I was so hot.
I can't deny that does sound pretty nightmarish. Now imagine being able to see the footage of her going through that. Oh my god.
I was sweating buckets, and then they're like, oh no, it's the wrong place. Yeah, receipt. That's why I said to Salam, there was a little kid selling, and kids, it's not child labor, but they help their families working very young. So they were selling water with ice, and I was like, I want ice water. But Salah got me a really cold, slushy, cold water. Basically, thanks, Teardrop. There's nothing easy, really, here. This young kid just started squeegeeing our window, and I just felt so bad. I'm like, give him some money. So Salah gave him some money. It's only for 15 days, yeah. I know. I'm trying to see what I can do, to be his wife. What if I'm allowed to stay longer? No credit cards, and you have to have, if you look at like the warnings about coming to Syria through Syria guides websites, or from the Canadian website, go to the Canadian website, look at the warnings. They tell you to bring the exact amount of cash with you because you can't get cash. So I don't know. Where will you go if you need to leave? I don't know. I haven't thought about it, but I'll go somewhere. Maybe Turkey? I don't know. Are you aware your court marriage isn't recognized in Syria? No, I wasn't aware of that, since it is. It is recognized. We showed the marriage certificate for me to even come into Syria. So yes, it is recognized. I think I know. Probably.
And I've been seeing in the comments people bringing up the point that she was like basically smuggled over the border. So who really knows what the truth is with this whole situation? You know damn well she's never going to tell us the actual true events.
More than you. Yeah, I had to show the marriage certificate. Hey, Bitchy, like Salah sent all of the information to this taxi service, and you took care of it. They had to show the marriage certificate, and then they had to like call Salah and like verify that I was his wife and stuff like that. They had to verify something. Maybe they were checking with Kuwait. I don't know. They do have Wi-Fi, Bremac.
You know what they say, the more complicated a story sounds and the more it doesn't sound like it makes sense, it's because they're making it up. That's all I'm saying. I really have obviously no way of knowing if what she's saying is true, but it sounds made up. It sounds overly complicated.
Yeah, KFG had Wi-Fi and AC. And it's super cheap. I'm like, let's just come here every day just to smoke shisha and have coffee. Like, this house will be ready, inshallah. Couple weeks. You can come as a tourist, yeah. I don't know how it really works right now, like, with getting, like, before I came here, I was told I need to get a visa and everything like that at the airport. They were like, you don't have a visa for Syria, though? Because they're like, you're going to Beirut, but like, what's your final, like, why are you going? I'm like, I'm going to Syria. And the lady there, she's like, oh, I'm Syrian at the Montreal airport. And she's like, but you don't have a visa to go to Syria? And I was like, no. I'm like, I'm going to see my husband. So, and then she's like, oh, because normally if you want to go to Syria, you need like a special visa, but I don't know. Things are all up in the air because of like, there's just an interim government right now. Hey, Maxine. So like whenever the government was under the Assad regime, whatever, I forget, whatever, Assad, I think. There were a lot of things were restricted, like YouTube, PayPal, stuff like that. But now that the regime has fallen, there's just an interim government still working everything out. So, I don't know. Well, yeah, of course I have a...
Shocker, she doesn't know. But she had to get her ass over there quick before she even really knew what the hell she was getting herself into. But, I mean, that's her MO. So why I'm even acting like that's a big deal for her, I don't know. But it's just any kind of common sense. Why expect that from her?
Visa from the country. I think. I don't know. They did something with my passport. Like, they stamp your passport and that's it. So, my passport, I need to... What happens if you run out of pages? Do you have to get a new passport? We grew up in Kuwait, and, you know, that's the thing about Kuwait. It's... You don't ever, I'm not an anti-Rosie, no. You never get permanent residency or citizenship there, even if you marry a Kuwaiti. You're SOL, you know? Hey, Superboy. And now, apparently, there's a law that to leave the country, you need permission from your employer. So I had to leave.
There's probably a law now that says any woman named Chantal Foodie Beauty must be arrested on site.
The only home is known. He's not too sad about it, honestly. He, you know, there was just some issues. I won't get into it, but honestly, I don't really miss Kuwait. The only reason I was there is for Salah. That's it.
If you're going to sit there and tell me you don't miss the fast food, you don't miss the AC, you're 100% full of shit.
Kuwait is awful the way they treat immigrants. Now that I'm not there, if I'm being honest, you know, I had like... Yeah, Kuwait is better if you have money, right? But if you're an expat coming to do certain work, I don't know. Some people are happy there, like expats, some are not. I saw a video of one expat from Nigeria. He was like, don't go there because, hi baby, just the living, like the way, the conditions, like a lot of people are crammed into one room and they don't make very much money. But that's like that in a lot of countries in the world, you know?
She watched a video because you know damn well she didn't speak to anybody there. She never made a single friend, but...
And I'm not saying it's all bad, but for me to pretend like there's no bad at all about Kuwait is just bullshit, quite frankly. Sorry for my language, but even Canada has good and bad. Every country does. So, but I didn't feel free to. It's illegal to talk bad about the country, like illegal. Like you don't have any freedom of speech whatsoever there. But it's like that in a lot of countries too. Again, there's some countries you cannot criticize the government whatsoever. I'm gonna try to stay longer. I love you. I'm gonna get off of here for now. Hi. Sabah khair. I was like, who switched the electricity? Bye.
She just instantly starts acting the hey, hi, Tanya. I did have to do. God. All right, well, nothing too exciting there. Just kind of confirming she's got to leave in 15 days, which people were already speculating. And just more BS. So I thank you so much for joining me on this trip back into Syria with Chantal. Again, if you would consider subscribing, I would greatly appreciate the support to my teeny tiny channel. Thank you so much to my channel members in our Skeleton Society. And guess what, babies? We're going to have merch soon. So I've been working on that a little bit today, too. So I, again, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.